Oh boy, first of all, America has accused Russia of helping Iran with intels on American assets across the Middle East. That is what America is saying. America is saying that Iran can't fight this fight. What they are saying is Russia is helping Iran with intels across the region. Is it true or not? Let's find out. Let's dive deep and deep into the whole story. What America has found out. What is currently happening according to this crisis in the Middle East. Alright, family, America has accused Russia of helping Iran target their assets across the Middle East. Let's find out why Russia will give intel to Iran to help strike American assets.
There's three sources telling us that Russia is providing intelligence to Iran on U.S. positions and movements. The average American might hear that and think that's a big and dangerous deal, is it?
Well, we're tracking everything. Our commanders are aware of everything. We have the best intelligence in the world. We're aware of who's talking to who, why they're talking to them, how accurate that information might be, how we factor that into our battle plans, our CENTCOM commander. So we know what's going on, and the president has an incredible knack at knowing how to mitigate those risks. And so the American people can rest assured their commander-in-chief is well aware of who's talking to who, and anything that shouldn't be happening, whether it's in public or back-channeled, is being confronted and confronted strongly.
The American people can therefore expect conversations with the Russians to stop this?
Well, President Trump, as people have seen, has a unique relationship with a lot of world leaders where he can get things done that other presidents, certainly Joe Biden, never could have. And through direct conversations or indirect, through him one-to-one or through his cabinet, messages definitely can be delivered.
Does this put U.S. personnel in any more danger than they otherwise would be?
Well,
the Russian involvement?
No one's putting us in danger. We're putting the other guys in danger. That's our job. So we're not concerned about that. We mitigate it as we need to. Our commanders factor all of this, but the only ones that need to be worried right now are Iranians that think they're going to live.
This is really getting crazy at this time, that these kinds of unprovoked attacks on sovereign countries are going crazy, are going to be happening across the Middle East. Some may be asking that, how was Iran able to sustain all the strikes from America? And it is really true that Russia may be helping them. Yes, it may be true, because Iran refused to negotiate with America. After America asked for ceasefire, Iran said there will not be any ceasefire. Wow, you can see the balls. Iran actually got the balls. Yes, it's not that Iran cannot beat America. As we talk about populations, America is very big than Iran, but when it comes to strategic military planning, we don't know the outcome. Yes, we don't know the outcome. People don't know what Iran also is capable of doing. Yes, let's put it that way. Iran has refused ceasefire. So America is saying that it's Russia that is helping Iran. They know when missiles are going to be launched in Tehran, and they know where American assets are. So if they shoot then they target whatever they want, and they actually getting it successful. Yes, that's what America is saying. And to be honest with you, Iran knows what they are capable of, and they knows what they are doing. They don't care about what American or Israel did. Yes, they can take the blow, and their retaliations are massive. So is Russia really helping Iran target US military forces? Is Russia sharing intelligence with Iran that could help Iran strike US warship, aircraft, and other American assets in the region? That's a question mark. This is really deep, because recently in US intelligence assessment shows that Russia is helping Iran with intel on American assets across the Middle East. Do you think their assessment is correct or wrong? Or do you think America is just looking for whom to blame in this type of war that they have created? Because why would America be saying Russia is helping Iran with intel on their assets across the Middle East? Why? I may say that it's not what America expected in this war, because they have expected Iran just to surrender after they attack them. America wants Iran to stand down so that they can claim victory, but instead they were met with retaliatory strike on their assets across the region. So that is why they are saying that Russia is helping Iran with this war. Yes, we can put it that way. And also, let me remind you of these people that made up of Iran. Yes, these are people that are shaped according to their religion. They are strong mentally, and in their religion they have that kind of faith. They are not afraid of death. They are not afraid of anything. Their strong mentality stands on their belief. They are not afraid of death. They are not afraid of death like other countries, like America, like other countries, so just name it, Africa, Europe, whatever. They are not afraid of death. They believe when you die you go to heaven. Yes, so they are strong mentally. You can't maltreat them. Yes, you can't ask them to surrender. They will never surrender unless you can kill them. If you can, just do it. But their actions are very different. So let's put it that way. Anyways, Americans has confirmed that Russia is helping Iran with intelligence service. So that is why they were able to hit American assets across the region. And moreover, America is far from Iran. So Iran can't just hit America straight from there. Yes, they can only hit America interests or assets in the Middle East. You get it? And they have been very successful at that. So America is wondering, how come these guys know exactly what they are doing, know exactly where our assets are? How come? Why are they striking our assets? Why are they successful in doing that? Yes, that's what America is asking. So they can only think of two people, China and Russia. In other words, they know currently that Russia is the one behind all these things. That is their assessment. But Russia said they have nothing to do with that. They don't have any hands in that. And the US Secretary of Press said that it does not matter. Whatever information Iran is getting or having, it's not affecting operations. Wow. Are the Americans telling the truth or not? We don't know. Because we can see a lot of strikes on the asset. Why are they saying it's not affecting operation? Yes, that's how it is. It's propaganda, They say it's not affecting any operation at all. Because American soldiers has got their boots. They have things to strike Iran. Yeah, they are damaging Iran to the core. That's what they're saying. Now, will America be pleased with the actions of Russia? Will Donald Trump be happy with Russia helping Iran with intels? Clearly not. Donald Trump does not like to be challenged. But you know what? America has done the same thing to Russia by providing intel service, intelligence service to Ukraine, like satellite imagery of Russian troops position. Yes, America has done that to Russia. They have intercepted communications and passed it on to Ukraine. They have done that to Russia. And many more. America has done that. So is it Russia wrong in providing intels to Ukraine, or they are right? Is it that retaliation? Do you think this is gonna be a bigger problem with between Trump and Putin? Because Donald Trump does not like to be challenged. He doesn't like to be challenged. So Donald Trump and Putin has claimed to be a good friend. Donald Trump has never been a bad friend of Putin, as we can all see. That's what they claim to be. But at this time, will Donald Trump's position change towards Ukraine? Will he grant Ukraine the demands of long-range missiles because Russia provided intel to Iran? Do you think Donald Trump is going to do that? Guys, this is gonna get crazy. Yes, let's put it that way. Because Donald Trump does not like to be challenged. His ego is too big. It's too big, my people. His ego is too big. And right now, Trump does not look like he's winning. It does not look like he's winning. So let's look at what Iran says about what they are saying, that Russia is providing intels for them to target their assets across the Middle East. Let's listen to Iran.
BBC News is reporting that Iran is receiving help from Russia to help locate U.S. forces. Are you receiving any help from Russia?
Well, we have a strategic partnership with Russia.
So that's a yes?
And, a military cooperation between Iran and Russia is not something new. It's not a secret. It has been in the past and is still there and will continue in the future.
Is Russia helping you locate U.S. forces? I just want to be very clear here.
Well, I don't have exact military information. As far as I know, we have a very good partnership with Russia.
So they are helping you. They are providing intelligence.
Well, they are helping us in many different directions. I don't have any detailed information.
All right, so that is it. Iran has said that they have many partnership with Russia, but they haven't said yes to the question of whether Russia is helping them target American assets across the Middle East. Now, as the war escalates, Israel has made a new law that prohibits its citizens from sharing videos of missiles hitting them. If you do, you go to jail. You will go to jail for 5 years. So Israel has brought out a new law. They don't want to be seen. They don't want to see a video of you posting that, yes, as a citizen, that missile has hit them. They want to achieve that supremacy. They don't want you to expose them to the world, because yes, this ideology of Iron Dome, they have Iron Dome. So they don't want you to think that yes, they can be breached, they can be strike. No. So if you do that, you go to jail for 5 years. That's what is happening. But the question is, are they publishing false or truth? It's true. It's true. But that's their law. That's their law. We can't argue with that. It's their country, their sovereign nation. Yes. So that's what is currently happening in Israel. It's just that they don't want the world to know the damage that they have incurred for attacking Iran unprovoked. They don't want the whole world to be that they are not invisible. They want to achieve that invisibility. They can't be touched because they have Iron Dome. Yes, let's put it that way. That's what they want. Yes, that's what they want. And apparently, there is also a 15 years jail term for anyone that violates military censorship orders in Israel. Their reason is to avoid showing location of missiles interceptors. That's what their reasons are. Yes, there's actually what thing like that. You go to 15 years in jail. Yes, when you violate a military censorship. So that's it. So right now, the Israeli Ministry of Health has reported that nearly 2,000 people are hospitalized from this conflict alone. That is a vast number of people. You know, these people didn't ask for that, but they are the ones suffering. It's their prime minister, it's the administration that asked for that. But the civilians are not suffering. They are not suffering. They are the ones hospitalized. You see, nobody wants war, but Israel wants war. You see, nobody wants this. I always say is Iran didn't ask for this. They did not attack first. These people went and attacked them, calling it preemptive measures. You see, and now the United States of America has hit desalination plants in Iran, and that is bad. That is bad actually. The desalination plant helps people of Iran to get good drinking water from the sea. You know, the whole of the place is desertic. Around them is desertic, so the only source, the main source that they get water from is the sea. So this desalination plant helps them to separate the salt from the water, making the water cleaned and good for drinking. You know, so that's what they do in Iran. Now United States of America has hit that plant, a civilian plant. This is not a military plant. This is not a military facility. Why are you hitting a civilian facility? And this is absolutely wrong, because actually this war we all know is about nuclear weapon. So why the hell now is you hitting civilian plants? This does not make any sense. Yes. So according to the foreign minister Abbas, he said the United States has targeted freshwater desalination facility in the Strait of Hormuz, and this has disrupted water supplies to around 30 villages, allegedly calling it a blatant, desperate crime and warning of grave consequences. And he didn't stop there. He emphasized that the US has set a dangerous precedent by targeting civilian infrastructures. You see, what he means is that clearly he is saying, as you have targeted civilian infrastructures, we are going to target civilian infrastructures. You have set that precedent. So if you a tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye, if you do that, we are going to retaliate. We'll do the same thing. That is what he clearly means. You get it? So in response, Iran has struck desalination plants in Bahrain on 8th of March, and this technique by Iran is trying to make America look stupid in the face of Gulf states. Or is to make Gulf states hate America. Say, oh guys, hey, you people should leave our country because we are not part of this war. You are attacking somebody, you are destroying somebody, and the person in retaliation destroying our state, destroying our nation. What's yours is safe over there, so get out of our country. We don't need you. Yeah, that's what Iran is trying to do. The technique that Iran is using over here. Let's put it that way. And during that, Israel has also hit Iran's oil facility, including refinery states and storage depots in Tehran. Clearly, what are we looking at now? The world was about nuclear weapon. Then why are they suddenly change of attacks? Why are they attacking oil facility, attacking desalination plant, and so? Why? That is the same thing Trump said about Maduro. Oh, Maduro is a drug dealer. Oh, Maduro is supporting drug laws. Then boom, after Maduro was kidnapped, everything changes to oil. All this does not make any sense. That is the same thing happening in Iran now. You say nuclear weapon, now boom, everything changes to attacking civilian facilities. Why? You're attacking schools, desalination plants, and oil facility. Why? This is serious. Just make it make sense. It does not make any sense. Yes. So in retaliation, Iran has shoot the Kubesh Shakan missiles into Israel. This missile is actually new. Iran hasn't used it before. So they have launched it to oil facilities in Israel, Haifa oil refinery, and boom, it caught fire. So for Iran, a tooth for a tooth, and a teeth for a teeth, and a knife for a knife. If you do it to us, we are going to do it to you. So the Israelis' Haifa oil facility is now on frame. Now, among all this that is happening across the world, there is a black lady in UK, a black woman in UK. Her lineage is traced to Nigeria. She is saying that UK is to send their Royal Navy, to send their warship to go and help America bombard Iran. How, man? How? This woman is a prominent person in diplomacy in UK. Her name is Kemi Badenoch. Kemi Badenoch. Yes, that's her name. She said the UK should send their warship to go and help America bombard Iran because Iran is a threat to the global economy. Really? Let's listen to her.
To Britain. and we should do everything within our power to make sure that it is no longer a threat. The US was carrying out actions in its national interest. Our government couldn't say whether or not it agreed or disagreed with what was going on. And let's be clear, international law is a fig leaf. It is not a coincidence that Canada and Australia, other allies led by left-wing governments, were able to say what they believed, that they agreed with the actions, and our Prime Minister was wringing his hands. That shows that this has got nothing to do with international law and everything to do with votes and where the Labour Party thinks its votes comes from.
All right, guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about this black woman? She said Iran is a threat and the UK needs to work with America to bomb Iran. This has nothing to do with international laws. Yes, that's what she said. Well, it's very simple. The war is not at her doorsteps. That is why she's saying this, because if the war is at her doorstep, she won't be running her mouth. Let me put it that way. She won't be running her mouth. And for history's sake, Iran has no beef with black people. Yes. Iran has no beef with black people. So back in times when the Iranian university student took over the American embassy and kept the hostages for 444 days, do you know what they did? Do you know what happens? They free some hostages that were African American and women, black people. They say yes, because Iran feels like they haven't any beef with black people. They have no problem with the black people. The black people has not done them anything. Yes, it's true. Black people has not caused them any pain. That's what they did. They leave those people. So why now? So you guys, what do you think about this? Do you think she wants war with Iran as a black person, or because she lives in the UK? Who is pushing her? Who is pushing her? I don't know, guys. What do you think? What do you think about US bombarding its desalination plants in Iran, and also Iran retaliation bombarding desalination plants in Bahrain? Now the oil facility has been bombarded by Israel, and they did the same thing to Israel. What do you think about all this that is going around across the Middle East? What do you think? What do you think the fate of the world will be? And what about Kemi Bedanov? What do you think about her reason? What do you think about her saying UK should support America bombard Iran? What do you think? All right, just let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching this channel. Peace and love. See ya.